our episode, we're going to talk about Gen Z. I'm your host. My name is Aleha, and
And I'm Diana, but you can call me Be, and I'm 21 years old.
Hi, I'm Myra. I'm 20 years old.
My name is Nurhasiana. I am also 21 years old.
My name is Husna and I'm 21 years old.
My name is Nina. I was born in 2004 and I'm 20 years old.
okay. So, what is your opinion about Gen Z?
Yes. Actually, as a Gen Z, myself is a Gen Z. I think Gen Z is like people that born in a world and there are so many like technology like yes right. So like we have like handphone and when I was like I remember when I was 5 years old the phone is like the Nokia, yes, the Nokia one. But now when I grow up to 12 years old and then suddenly a phone with like we can touch screen suddenly appear. So I'm like, wow, this world is like
Like we live in a world that's evolving. Like technology is still around us.
When we were little, we were still playing with toys.
Yeah.
And suddenly, out of nowhere, this smartphone exists.
And it takes away the time and that you need.
Yeah, a generation right now. Yes. So, what is your experience as Gen Z?
My experience that I think that I can live in both period, which is old me and modern me. Like you said before, we have experience to play our toys. Yeah. Rather than kids nowadays, they just they bored and just their mom just give them took the phone like
you're just speaking.
They
Even
don't know.
2 years old can play for like my sister. I'm like, what? Yes, she even still know the word typing. I'm like,
Your childhood is obviously different from
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't play with toys right now.
Yeah.
They will just, they are crying and give them iPad.
and they stop crying.
What about your hearts? What is your experience as a Gen Z? Because we are 20, you're 21, it is different.
oh.
It's
so old.
just a little bit different.
Honestly, I think there is not much difference. Because if it's just 1 year apart, it don't make me feel so old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with Diana that when we grew up, the phone was the Nokia type we prepare like when we type their sound. But nowadays this flat screen with the touch it feels weird. Yeah,
Definitely so.
but I think it depends on our family itself. Some family get to have a hold of this thing, but some don't. Yeah, I think
One of my friends didn't get phone till she was 15 then. Like she was 23, so
Before that, she doesn't have
she used her mom.
Oh,
Me too. I got my phone on during I'm in home because my father always he gave and then he took it back. So he betrayed. So but still that's what drew me into more what we call it more what is always people. So I don't really know about the like yeah. I'm so sorry about that.
So, the stereotype about Gen Z is not right? Because people always talk, we always play with our phone and we don't live our life with our friends.
Actually, with all the technology, we also get the benefits, right?
Yes.
We don't really having a phone and being not really antisocial. I mean, like through this online platform, we learn a lot of things. Me personally, learn a lot of adulthood and how to cope with this world
Yeah.
via online, and also get a lot of skills skills, a lot of skills and a lot of information through online. And I don't think it's something bad about having a technology, a risk in the technology era and having a phone. Actually, it depends on that particular person on how they use the technology, the devices
It depends on the person's.
to develop themselves.
How we use them.
How about you? What is your opinion about this?
Yeah, the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like you say that the stereotypes are that we are lazy, right? But that's like not entitled to all of us. Like that just happens to one particular person.
It depends on the person
Yeah,
as
depends
well,
on the
on the
person.
generation.
All of us, but they put that on all of us obviously because I think that's not true because I only have a friend of mine when I was in middle school and she is a very hardworking girl. Like I see her every day studying. Everybody else like go to recess, right? Like, most of us go to recess, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Doesn't.
Why? I
Up
always
studying.
Yeah, I always see her like studying in class.
In middle school? Oh, that's
I was like, wow, this girl. But the others like the boys playing paper balls in the back, but she. I'm like,
Wow.
well, now she.
Okay, top student.
Yeah,
She
she.
has her own roommate.
Like,
No.
She doesn't have.
She's. I think she come from a very poor family. Yeah, so she doesn't really have that. I think she got her first phone at after SPM. But yeah.
That's very
Yeah, very late. Like she's a very hardworking girl. So now
There's a
she's
benefit
very
of that.
successful.
yeah,
Yeah.
get very connected from outside world.
That's because sometimes media social is cruel for us.
Yeah, it's like destroying us.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me actually. Yeah, because right.
That was the challenge.
Yeah, because after USR, I got like 5A, right? That's before I got gold.
So you're like,
Yeah,
have
I
your own.
keep studying. I want to find
Yes.
instead I just look up to the TV, right? And use my own so I'm very annoyed. But after USR, I was really so I was rewarded with a smartphone. That my phone-
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Okay, after that, smartphone didn't last that long because I didn't know.
Taken back.
It broke.
Oh,
Yeah.
it broke.
Broke, guys.
Yes, anyway. So I didn't have smartphone until I was from 3. I got smartphone again after PD3 and I got 3 again for
Oh, smart people. Wow.
Yeah, I think I was like more into studying because I didn't have phone, so I don't know what to do with it. Plus, I stay in a hostel from my from 5. After 83, I realized that when I have phone and I know how to carry it, and like I started to know about things. My friends teach me how to use Instagram and all these things. She even made an account for me, right?
Oh my
So I'm like, I didn't know about this until now. Now I'm so addicted to this. Every day just scrolling away and think, oh, the time is just few away. Like how time goes by so fast.
I think like that's the biggest downside of being
Yeah.
Gen Z.
I think other stereotype would be mental health issue among us.
Yeah, like cyberbullying.
Yeah.
It's a very big thing right now.
Yeah, I mean like having in this generation, we will introduce a lot of social things online. So people tends to not being themselves and just say what they want to say online.
Yeah.
I think that is so not something that we have to do. Like we have to fight. Yeah.
It's a very bad thing that's happening. Like in OC, we got OC compassion, right?
Your question is harsh, bro. Like,
Yeah. Because it's anonymous, so nobody know who is the one talking. So people just talk whatever the hell they
They
want.
have the freedom to talk anything they want.
Because we don't know the faces. It's very creepy.
You don't have a manners anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy. So what about you? What's your opinion about this?
I think that most of us lack of behavior, self control in internet because we didn't face them like face to face. Like we're just hiding behind the screen.
Yeah.
So they just type whatever they want and post it. They didn't think about the consequences. Like,
I want to add something about what Husna said. Like, you cannot control yourself. You're like addicted to your phone. Last night, I slept at 3 a.m. because I was playing with my phone. It has been like that for almost a week right now. And
serious.
that's not good at
Yeah,
all.
that's not good.
Yeah, we feel you.
Like, that's the biggest downside for me now. As a Gen Z.
But I feel like it's not all on our fault because our parents, they were not raised with phone, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't even have the parenting guide how to
Yeah.
care for your
Control their
kids with
kids.
phone.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have book like how to control phone. They just give us and expect us to learn about this and how to control our emotions and all that. But now we know about this like
On our
on
own.
ourselves. Yeah.
It all depends on ourselves how
Yeah.
we discipline ourselves, right?
It's not because of the parents.
Our parents also expect things from us. They also learn about the technology from us. So,
You can't really blame them.
yeah.
They don't know about these things too.
But addiction is quite a big problem because research shows that our dependence and addiction is most top ranked during our generation. Like,
That sounds so. Wait, you mentioned before that you got your phone when you were 15, right? So, how do you cope with suddenly having that? Are you addicted
My
to it?
yes, my during that was my downfall journey because in T3 I want to go pursue my study in the what we call that Sekolah Asrama Penuh.
Oh.
Yes, MRSM. But because of that phone, I failed my mathematics. So yes, that very like I'm so down during that time. So I'm like, but during that time I blame my teacher. But at the same time, I was rethinking back the whole situation back then. It's like maybe it's my fault because during that I got my phone before us to take the pictures. I'm like maybe that's my fault. During that time I was like having the WeChat. Yeah, and during the WeChat time I become to like open to guy. I'm like, oh my god,
social.
Yes, I become the more sociable lah, like that.
Are you like that too? 21 years old people? Are you like that too?
Maybe different because I was on social media and just like CCTV like
Oh, you just
I'm
watching
just
what's
watching,
happening.
I'm just watching.
So you can still control yourself.
But I think the stereotype is somehow true. Because I personally, when I go back to my home, I take the train. I see that mostly our generation is on their phone. I mean, I get it. It's on the train, it's boring, right? But I think
You don't even talk to
Ah.
the person like their friend as them.
Yeah.
You just play their phone.
right.
And in train or bus, you can look at the scenery. But they don't.
Yes.
They just look at their
Our
phone.
generation don't appreciate that thing.
It's like their life is 100% on the phone already.
Yeah, that's so chronically online. But I think there's also a lot of benefits of being Gen Z. Like you mentioned before, we can look up information and what we don't know.
So, I mean, like, some of us can be matured because we learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like,
You become more independent.
Yeah, we learn from others' mistakes that we found online. We also get the exposure about a lot of new things, a lot and stuff. So I think the benefit is all depends on that person on how they use their handphones. Get the information.
How we use them,
Yeah,
not the
not
object.
just for 100%.
And I think right now, because all of us has our own phone, it's a lot easier to spread information, so misinformation doesn't spread. Like the issue right now happening in Palestine, we all know the genocide is happening. I see a lot of Gen Z standing up for people in Palestine, and I really like that because if this is happening back then, I think a lot of misinformation will be spread because people doesn't have the access to the internet. They don't even have a
You
mobile
just,
phone.
you just take whatever people say and
Oh,
like
yeah.
solve it.
Like the propaganda from the TV, they just eat the propaganda.
What if this world doesn't have technology? We maybe don't know what happened in Palestine, right? Like how they want to send like
The information.
yes.
Okay.
So I think that's very good for
Yeah,
technology.
that's what I like about our Gen Z. We, even though people stereotyping us, saying we don't know stuff, we are dumb. It's not like that. We're clever, right?
Yeah.
Still got our own strength.
Yeah.
Like when we far apart, we know how to take care of each other
Yeah,
and
I
support
think
each
if
other.
millennials were born our like in our era, they don't know how to handle this, right? I think that we are strong enough. And our even though we have some like mental issues, there's a lot of awareness right now.
Yeah. Like, even though people say that our generation is sensitive, we are taking things too much, we don't really like, being cool, being chill. But all of this, I think, is because our Gen Z, we are already exposed towards mental health.
Yeah.
So when we search online, oh, actually I have this kind of sickness, this kind of mental problem. It's not because we are sensitive, it's because we got the exposure. People back then, they don't have the exposure.
They just like they have domestic abuse or something like that. They don't know how to handle it.
They don't know how to stand up for
Yeah.
themselves.
Sometimes they don't even know they're being abused.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the, yeah.
I think that's how it has to be. Yes.
I mean, like our generation, we fight for so many rights,
Yes.
women's right, I mean, like religious right,
Yeah.
even for ourselves, we fight for everything. So I think we have, if we are weak, we don't have the courage to fight for that. It's just our way. Our way is different from other generation.
So this stereotype of us being dumb and sensitive is not right at all. I refuse to accept it.
There is some people that
Sick of this story.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some people.
But not all of us.
Yes. I think it also depends on the personality. It's not like our generation, the only one that have bad personality. All generation have bad personality. Like you can see from uncles and aunties. Like we all know how they always act. Like, talking.
Bad
Just
about
talking, they love to know what happening to other people and judge them.
Yes.
Very sad.
Yeah. Like if our Gen Z is sensitive, then they are insensitive.
there
Too
are
insensitive.
more.
I think the major problem issue to this because they just like numb their feelings, like they don't get awareness about mental health, so they have depression or maybe anxiety, and they just like keep it to themselves.
This is normal. This is how it is.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't even get therapy, like not easy to get access to that. So that's main thing.
Like in our Gen Z, like if we feel down, we will be searching up online, like why am I down? Why I have depression? But when we talk to like older people, I think I have this problem, this.
Oh, it's normal.
Oh, it's normal.
Yes, they tend to feel like
because of that,
to be
food
relaxed
give
about
us
it.
too much.
Yeah.
That's why
Once
they
they're-
became like
You
this.
are still little. You don't have this. You don't have any
Yeah.
problem. You don't
They
have
even
to
compare our problem with them. Like
It's like they're manipulated by them.
Yeah, that gets lighting,
That's
mom.
lighting.
I'm thinking for help, not to compare your life with me.
We live in a different era, right? So when they say, when I was back, when I was like when I was your age, I was always blah blah blah.
I walk to school 10 miles.
Oh my god.
Village to go and on bus. I walk,
Why you have to be stressed? You only little kid. Like,
But we do have our own problems. Like, I mean, even in technology, we have our own consequences.
Obviously, we can't compare our problems with their problems.
Yeah.
We're in different generation. Our problems also will not be the same with the next generation.
Yeah.
They
that's
got
right.
different struggles for each generation. So I think instead of they judge us on
Right.
like compare them, they need to see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like we in fast-paced technology and
Yeah. But I think that our generation will be a good parents.
So I agree with that.
I agree.
You understand?
As I see that our generation is more empathy.
Yes.
Because if something happens, our generation is more prone to help, prone to give comfort to the unfortunate. So I don't say that the older generation is not sensitive and so on, but mostly it's like that. They are
They
less.
don't really care, like our type of care. So I think we have got a lot of stuff for our podcast today. So anybody want to add on more to what do you get?
I think Gen Z is not. I think Gen Z has their own like strengths. Like we are more like what we call technology friendly. So sometimes our parents come to us how to do this. Like their Facebook, I don't know my password. Like what? I don't know your own password because I also don't know when you have Facebook account. So yes, my parents, please don't blame me as a Gen Z. That's all.
That's happened to me too because like I'm the firstborn, right?
Yes.
So when I digitally literate in the phone and stuff, I need to do everything for my young brothers.
Oh.
To apply for the school, to apply for the school.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know how to do all the paperwork. So I'm like,
Relatable.
okay, sister, can you help me with this? Your brother wants to do this. Please
Because
help
they
me
don't know how
send
to
this. And put up this for him. Like I need to do everything to apply to my own UPU to get into school. I did that myself. They didn't teach me that. Like yeah.
see we function.
We are like independent.
We have like their second parents. And most of the Gen Z are sandwich generation. Do you guys know what sandwich generation is?
No, what's that?
Sandwich generation is like we take care of our older and at the same time we take care of our younger. Like it's like we are trapped.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah.
We are the middle child.
The China middle
Middle child.
I'm the middle child. I'm the first child.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that. Yes. We are so relaxed.
Me too.
Three of us relaxed.
Last one. Oh yeah, that's one.
I'm middle.
Ayo.
All kinds of people here.
I mean, I felt happy that we have this thought and conversation. I feel like we share some of our concerns and struggles and our opinions about our generation and what complaint do we have about our generation. I felt happy that we share this and being honest about our concern.
So I think that's all